All right, check it. Got some news. We got some news. And you're looking at the news right now, obviously. And there's been some casting, everybody. There has been some casting for Ahsoka. And by the way, if you're brand new to this channel, thank you so much for joining us. To find out what the news is, please subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. After you do that, make sure you hit the notifications. If you don't hit the notifications, YouTube not going to tell you shit. That's what they don't do. They don't tell you nothing unless you go through all the steps. So go through the steps. Step it up. All right, listen, because here's the deal. Ivanna Sakhno from Pacific Rim Uprising has been cast opposite Rosario Dawson. This is coming from Deadline, by the way. And Natasha Liu Bordizzo, definitely didn't get that right, in the Disney Plus limited series. She was just cast as Sabine. And this is Ahsoka. This is the limited series. So in the limited series, Dawson stars as Ahsoka Tano after making the Star Wars, Clone Wars, and Rebels characters' live-action debut in The Mandalorian, while Bordizzo is taking on the character of Sabine Wren from the Star Wars Rebels animated series. I hear that Sakhno will play a newly created character, reps for Lucasfilm, and Sakhno had no comment. This is Deadline, so I'd say it's a pretty good source, whatnot. Ukraine-born Sakhno is known for her roles in the movies Pacific Rim, Uprising, and The Spy Who Dumped Me, as well as the arc on the Hulu series High Fidelity. I don't remember her in Uprising. It's not to say she was good or bad. I just don't remember that movie. I saw it once, and I don't remember it very well. So, is it groundbreaking casting? I mean, not necessarily. It could be. Down the line, it turns out to be one of the greatest characters. Like, oh, remember when she was cast? Nobody really knew who she was at first. But now, look, it's one of the most recognizable characters in Star Wars history. It's possible. It's also possible just another character that is in, is out, and that's it. Again, I don't know enough about the actress to say whether I'm excited or not, because I don't know. I'm always interested in new characters. That's the one thing, though, is that I'm not one of these people that think by putting Obi-Wan or Luke in series you make Star Wars too small. I think that's small thinking, to be honest with you. If you do it a particular way, there are ways that if you do it, then it's like when you just do a solo movie or you just happen to have Rey be linked to Palpatine, yeah, that's making the universe smaller. If there's ways to do it, putting Luke in The Mandalorian when he clearly is the only Jedi around at that time, that's not making the galaxy smaller. That's telling the story that has been set up time and time again. So, but I like having these new characters. I like having someone brand new. Sabine Wren, having her is not making the galaxy smaller. It's continuing on the story that was set in Rebels. It drives me nuts when people say that. I think that it's a lazy argument, to be completely honest. But this is not the case. She's a brand new character, and she's going to be in this series, which is starting to become a pretty highly anticipated series. I think Obi-Wan still has the title for the most anticipated series, and I think Ahsoka's probably second, followed by maybe the Acolyte and then Andor. I don't know. It depends on how you guys are feeling about it. That's just my personal feeling. But all for the new casting. Again, don't know enough about it to say whether I'm excited or not, but this is more or less to let you guys know about it. If you didn't read about it and you didn't know about it, well, now you know. And we also know that Hayden Christiansen's coming back, too. He'll be in that series, most likely a Force Ghost or flashbacks. That was the only two things that really make sense, unless they're going to bring Darth Vader back as a villain, which would be stupid. They're not going to do that in that timeline. But he'll be back in Obi-Wan, which is great. Makes sense. Doesn't make it smaller. It's the story. Anyway, hope you guys are enjoying this channel, and if you're brand new to the channel, once again, please subscribe to this channel, hit the notification button, and check out our shows. You like The Mandalorian? Well, Katie Sackhoff was on not too long ago. CM Punk, not part of Star Wars, but he was on the show as well. Matt Serra, former UFC welterweight champion of the world, having some fun guests on The Big Thing. Please check that out. Spider-Man rewatches, Star Wars rewatches, and we got the Matrix rewatches coming up. So that's it. That's the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know exactly what you think. Throw those comments in. Let's get talking.